Yeah, it is okay now. So good afternoon. Yeah, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah, so
You
how
know,
are you doing?
I am doing great. Thank you for asking me. What about you, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm also doing great. So as we're meeting first time, so can I know something about you?
Yes, thank you for giving this opportunity. My name is Yashwa Kumar. I am from Rajasthan, Bhilwara. Bhilwara is basically called a textile city. If you talk about my qualification, I have done graduation. And if you talk about my hobbies, nowadays is my hobbies learning English language and reading newspaper, books, etc. If you talk about currently, I am speaking my fields, and nowadays you can say harvesting season. That's why I'm working in my field. Basically, I
Okay,
belong.
that's very fantastic.
Yes,
Okay, so may I introduce myself now?
yes. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, so first of all, thank you so much for giving me such opportunity to introduce myself. As my name is Suniti Kumari, I am from Jharkhand. As I'm studying class 9, I have 5 members in my family and I have 3 siblings, one me and two small brothers. And my hobby is to learn English language and to learn something new. As well as I'm so much eager to learn English language, that's why I'm here and doing the conversation videos in the Skype application, even though I'm running YouTube channel. That's all about me.
Okay, that's great. Lovely introduction. When did you join this particular group, ma'am?
Okay, so talking about my journey about the English language and talking about the Skype applications, I have joined since 8 to 9 months, and from that time only I'm just doing practice here in the Skype applications. And when my journey was started for speaking English language, I was fearing a lot, even though lots of mistakes I was doing. So that's why I just think that I should know about the English language, and for that I was just doing the conversations with the co-learners like this. I'm just practicing.
Okay, nice. Who motivated you to learn this language? To learn this.
Okay. Okay, so first of all, when I was before 8 to 9 months, I was not able to speak anything, even though I was facing a lots of problem in forming the sentence also. So that's why at the time, my parents and my teacher motivated me to know about the English language. They just say that if you know about the English language, then definitely you can speak very well English language. So from that time only, I've started my speaking journey. And for learning, I have started to first focus on the grammar part because grammar is the backbone of the English language, or we can say it is a base. So that's why if we are knowing the little bit grammar, then only we can speak very well English language. So that's why the first command was on my grammar, and after learning the grammar, I was just doing the activity at my home that how I can introduce myself in front of mirror, how I can give the daily routine. This type of things I was doing, and even though I was also practicing with my brothers, with my parents, and like this, I was practicing and having the conversation when I started. First time when I have just do the video call conversation with the first co-learner, at the time I was fearing a lot and hesitating a lot, even though I was not able to speak with the confident English language. So that's why I can say that for speaking English language, for learning English language very well, there is necessary a regular practice. And if we want to speak with the confident English language, then there is also necessity of practice. So that's why we should do the practice and can overcome of the hesitation, can speak with the confident English language. So like this, my journey is ended and still I'm just doing the practice.
Okay, that's great. I can say your parents and your teacher motivated you, and that you started your journey, and now you are speaking very well. And your family, you can say relative and your friends also motivated you, and they are taking from inspiration you, and they always uh, telling you are speaking very well. That moment, which type of feeling you feel?
Yeah, at the time, like in the schools, most of the people they are just not aware about the English language, and most of the people they are not able to speak English language. So at that time, I'm also knowing the English language not very much. Like I'm also not perfect in the English language, but still I'm just knowing that how to conversate with the people and how I can survive myself there that much. I'm just knowing the English language. So that's why if in the schools also there is a lots of activities happening, lots of things happening related to the English. If we want want to communicate with each other. There is debate happening in our schools, coachings, like this type of activities happening. That's why we are also practicing like that by doing this type of activities. And the teachers, they are also enhancing the communication skills of the students by doing this type of activities.
Yes, yes, that's great. And another thing is nowadays many people are learning this language, and as you mentioned, grammar is play vital role to learn English language. And but many person are without grammar. They are speaking. Uh, what is the secret behind to learn grammar and not learn too much grammar?
Okay, so for that, we can say that when they have just taken the birth in this world, then they first known about the mother tongue language, about the Hindi or anything if they related, and they are just knowing that one. From childhood, they are just aware about that language and they are just learning. So that's why they are perfect. But still, they are not able to speak their mother tongue language very well. As they are also perfect in their mother tongue, but still, most of the people they are just not able to speak very well in their mother tongue language. And talking about the English language, it is also a language, but we are just thinking that if we want to speak, if we want to enhance our communication skills, then it will only take 1 to 2 months. It is not like that. It is also a language, and then it will take a lots of time. So that's why we should not have to fear about the English language. And as you have mentioned that most of the people they are just not knowing their grammar, but still they are able to speak very well English language. So for that, I can say that they are just aware of the little bit grammar, as they are also not, but they have heard from the most of the people by speaking English language. They have just heard. So that's why it is not like that they're just completely blank about the grammar. So that's why they just think that I'm just knowing. I can be handled over the speaking English language. So that's why they are just go through and they just jump on the speaking English language. They just don't focus on the grammar part because they are just thinking that if I want to learn the English language, then there is necessary only practice, and I'm just knowing the grammar. So that's why they are just thinking that I should jump on the speaking part and can enhance my communication skills. So that's why they are just speaking and except they just left the grammar part, but they are knowing the grammars. I'm just thinking because my brother he is also not learned the grammar, but still he is able to speak English language. Like I conversate with him also, so that way still he is not able to he is able to speak very well English language like me also. So that's why I can say there is not necessary much grammar, because I can say that one who want to speak with accuracy, with accurate grammar, if they want to speak, so for that there is necessary a grammar. And I'm also not telling that like all the grammar parts we are necessary to know about the English language. There is not necessary. I can say basic grammar like tenses, vocabs, and verbs, how we can use the appropriate sentence. This type of things is necessary only. Then definitely people they can speak very well English language.
That's good.
Yes, may I also know about the journey about your English language?
Yes, you are right now in a ninth standard, I think, and you are speaking very well. But you asking my from my side, that time when I was ninth standard, that time I am not able to read and write any sentence in English. And after I completing my graduation, that time I feel I am not able to read and write any uh, single sentence in English. But nowadays is many more much facility to learn English language, and you can say I again start my journey and to through the listening. And whenever I get free time, I start my mobile phone and I put on the my pocket and any place, you can say, where I work, and I listen more and more. Initially phase I listen more and more, and sometimes you can say whenever I get chance to read some newspaper, some textbooks, and you can say last 3 to 4 months I working upon consistently through the audio calls, through the video calls, whenever get chance, whenever I mm, mm, feel free, that time I try to connect people And nowadays also you can say read small books. You can say first, second, third, fourth, fifth. These books are very simple. You can say simple language, small sentence, and small vocabulary. These books are very helpful for the beginners.
Yes, you are absolutely right. Like if you want to improve our communication skills, like for the beginners, when there is necessary to learn to read the books about the English language, like they can also see the cartoon videos or movies in the English language, subtitles they can see through which they can also learn English language. So the first stage of the English language is to heard about the people's how I can speak English language, how I can learn, because if we will listen to the papers also, then we can enhance our communicational skills. So that's why we can also follow the LSRW, through which we can enhance our communicational skills like listening, speaking, reading, and writing. These four
Yes,
pillars, if we yeah, these four pillars, if we follow, then definitely we can speak very well English language. Because when I was also the beginners one, at the time I was following like the steps only.
yes. But I think your parents also, you can say, educated and um, well aware for you can say study. That's why you are speaking very well. But if you talk about my case in my family, no one you can say educated. Everything you can say different thing from my side. And I am the first person who completed my graduation. And that time you can say in my childhood, that time anybody he sent letter from my relative. That time my family person wait my neighbors to read out the letter, and they come from their works in evening. In that time my mother took the letter, and he mm, told them, please read the letter and please tell me. uh, because 20 or 25 year ago, in very difficult in my family, when I first time read letter, that time, and you can say my family member was very happy. uh, I am able to read in letter in Hindi that time. And nowadays is a English. If anyone he speak in English language, their parents, their relative, their friends also very happy
Yes,
to
yes,
any.
you are absolutely like time to time we should also change, and we should not be limited about the things that we are going, because the generation is going very soon, and by time to time we should also be updated. So that's why nowadays in this era, English is really very important, and it has become a vital role. It plays an important role in our life also. So that's why we should aware of the English language, and we should know about the English language, because nowadays everybody they are speaking English language. So that's why we should also know about the English language and have to speak and have to command on that.
Yes. And what should I you do say for the um, especially those who people are remote area, and those who people are village area, those who are
Yeah.
struggling learning this language.
Yeah, so for that, I just wanted to say that first of all, like in the earlier time, the rural peoples they were not aware of the English language. Nowadays, all the people they are aware of the English language. And if the people they want to know about the English language, then they should not make the excuse. This is the first reason to
Yeah,
enhance their communicational skills. They should not make the excuses, because I've also heard from most of the people that they are telling that I'm not getting the involvement of speaking English language. So this type of excuses, this is only the excuse only we are making, because nowadays all the people they are comfort on the social media. Through social media they can learn the English language. So that's why they should create their own environment of learning English language. First of all, they should have the interest of speaking English language. Then definitely they can speak very well English language. And for the beginners, one who want to learn English language, so first of all they should just follow, or they can find the people that one who will speak English language. And if they are not getting the people one who is not able to speak English language, they can choose. There is a lots of applications application available in the social medias like a Skype or any other. There's a lot of application available. By this also we can conversate and can enhance our communication skills. And there is necessary a practice. If we will practice a lot, then only we can find a good result in ourselves. So the most important thing is that do practice. If we will do a lot of practice, if we will speak on a regular basis, then only we can think that we can speak very well and can speak with a confident English language. And the other thing is that they should read books, magazines, newspaper, anything they are getting, they should read and they should listen more and more. Whatever the people they are just telling to them, they should listen carefully. After listening those things, whatever they have listened, they should express all those things in front of mirror, in front of camera. If they will speak by themselves only, they can see a very well. First time, if they will speak, they will fear a lot and they will just think that what I'm speaking, they will also not able to understand. But after lots of practice, they can see a good result that they're able to speak very well English language. So that's why if the people they will follow like these steps, then definitely they can speak very well.
That's great strategy, and I would like to say you are doing great job, and your parents also supporting you, and as well as your teacher and your surrounding, your friend circle. They are got motivated you, and you are speaking very well. That's great.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. So for I am also today really very happy to talk with you, and thank you so much for giving me such a valuable time to have the conversation with me.
Thank you. Same likewise. Have a
Okay,
great
thank you, sir.